What's up, guys? It's Philly215 here, and you guys wanted it, so here it is, Battle of the Titans 2. This is the best game that I've come across in 3v3 so far since Battle of the Titans 1, because honestly I've been playing a lot of 2v2s. So this is against Golden Guns, Maximus, and Bullseye. I'm with Isaac and Big Bird, and we're like, alright, this is a throwdown. So here it is, guys. So we actually, I believe we went double arbiter. So obviously I'm going over to collect his supplies. Now this is their combo. I know this for a fact because we played a game right after this against them again for an hour, and they had the same combo. So they went all covey, and
base under attack.
Yeah. So I mean we went double covey. His scouts at my base, but see now this is where it is. Big Bird faked his double base, and he was also, I think, now, I could be wrong, I'm going to have to talk to Big Bird about it, but I think he was also saying to Isaac to fake his double base, and he was telling me I should have faked mine, but honestly, I'm a cutter, like, I don't know, I would feel weird about faking a double base, just because I feel like cutter has a double base, like, that's his, like, one of his advantages, so, right now, it's just kind of like a collecting supplies deal. You can see the purple double based. That's where Isaac's gonna, or not Isaac. That's where Big Bird's gonna go. Just in advance, big apology to Isaac because a lot of this game I'm focusing on me and Big Bird just because Big Bird comes over to help me, and it's just a lot of, I'm focusing a lot of on what's going on this side of the field, but Isaac puts in a lot of work over there on purple. A majority of the game, so just a heads up in advance, sorry about that. So I'm actually gonna try and kind of a stupid move. I feel like I should have went early tanks instead of trying to get reactors, just because like they're all covey. Like I don't know why I would think that I'd really be able to, you know what I'm saying, get reactors with all them on the field. So I lock my base and starting to go a couple of flamers, and as you can see, I'm about to look over right there. This is where Big Bird's at dude's base. Isaac's like, oh, hold on, I'm gonna be there, and thankfully he actually just got there in time to save the base, because dude started to suicide Big Bird. So I actually saved my scout, building 2 more flamers, building a supply pad. So far not too much. I don't even think Isaac's leader's out yet. I can't tell. I'm not in full screen right now on my computer, so I think he is. I don't know. So not too much crazy shit happening right now. I'm sending my flamers up to get this reactor here. And the plan is just to kind of, you know, I don't know, get a couple of tanks, get some early tech going on. I actually destroy my fucking my barracks, and this is what I was actually saying. Every time I destroy my barracks on this map, of course I do it in like a serious game or some bullshit, and they rush me. So I kind of felt like a smacked ass over it, but I don't know. So I'm waiting on my second tech so I could start building the vehicle depot here. Okay, there I could see on the mini map right there. There's Isaac coming over to help Big Bird. So I'm pretty sure when I look over, the base is gonna be like red bar. Big Bird got a shield. Yeah, it's red bar. Now they're starting to suicide him, and we're kind of like, yo, like, you know what I'm saying, like, Isaac got to get over there. We were contemplating the whole time if I should fucking Mac the thing, so. But, you know, I just kind of waited it out, didn't need the Mac. So I'm about to go to get my 4th reactor when dude shows up, so I'm like, alright, I don't have a barrack, so I should probably bring the rest of my flamers back. No point in trying to research Canny, because that's probably be a really stupid move. It would take forever. So I'm bringing the remainder of my flamers back. We took dude's base, so now Big Bird's like, hey, can you give me a heal? I'm like, oh, hold on. Or actually, no, I don't think he says it just yet. I think I actually, yeah, there it is. He's like, oh, can you give me a heal? I'm like, hold on, I don't got the money. And then I think dude actually destroys my vehicle depot. So I'm like, oh, hey, I got the money now. So I actually upgrade my base also. Building another tank. My first tank comes out. So pretty much as you can see, I don't really have anything to produce units besides tanks. So every tank that's coming out is going straight to trying to help my second.
Local units.
I would say I think it would be a whole new ball game if I were to start building supply pads and shit, forcing some of his units off my base, because it took them so long to kind of take my second that I feel like that would have made a difference. He fucking dude's trying to vortex my my tank, failing horribly. But okay, so now Big Bird's coming over, trying to help me with some of these units.
All units.
So this is where I really should have started building supply pads, forcing dude off of my base with some of his units. That's actually, when you see me starting to do it here, that's because Big Bird told me, but I wish I would have thought of that sooner. Probably would have made a big difference. So here's where I'm doing it here. See, I just got a whole chunk of his units off my base. I can't tell if he's... I couldn't tell right there if he was doing the vortex glitch or what that was. I felt like that was a pretty far vortex. So, sadly here I lose my fucking... I lose my second. I feel like I could have avoided that by just taking some small precautions there, like building supply pads and shit. But I lose my second. No really big deal in my eyes, because as you can tell right now, Isaac's over there putting in work on dude's main also. So, I mean, once again, sorry to Isaac for not really capturing that, but I think I actually look over for a split second and you see it here.
All units.
So I'm attacking dude's leader. We kill his leader. I'm coming up. I think Big Bird asked me for a click so he could rage. Yeah, see, so Isaac's over there putting in work. You know, we played good D, I guess. So now I think this is where like dude's trying to bring in a bunch of his units so that he could come back in or some bullshit. I don't know. Once again, failing to vortex me. Big Bird's like, oh, my fucking rage is so deep. Starts raging him, some of his units. I pretty much come in. I really wish I would have paid attention to some of what Isaac's units were doing, because I'd like to see what was going on over there. But this is actually where I send one of my units to go get me a second. So we're actually about to like counter push. Okay, so thankfully when we show up at dude's base, doesn't have a shield, and I think he only has like 3-4 air because he was single pumping. So yeah, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so I think it was only like 3 air. So now Big Bird starting to rage dude's air. I can't tell if that's 3 or 4. I'm pretty much just starting to take his supply pads. And I guess you could tell since we were pretty much doing damage to all their mains and they really haven't done anything to our mains. I had a second base, which on top of it I know somebody's gonna bash me for not building on it the entire time or really doing anything else. You know, when I look back at some of the footage, I'm like, why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? But I mean, I guess, you know, when you're in a game like this, you know, I guess you're just not thinking straight, you know? So I'm starting to build another reactor. Fucking up dude's main. I guess Isaac's doing the same exact thing. And, not too long after, they actually resigned here. But this is their combo. So Anybody who's gonna say, oh, it would have been a whole new day if they would have had a human or some bullshit. I mean, we played them again after this, and they still went the same combo. So, I hope you guys enjoyed, this game. If you check on the leaderboards, Golden Guns is first in 3v3 unarranged. So, yeah, guys, hope you enjoyed. Okay, so now on to the bonus footage. I'm playing with Dixie Runs Halo Wars, Isaac, and of course myself. And we're just doing a double forge cutter, cheesing the fuck out of a bunch of people. I thought it was really funny. So we actually run against Pimp Shot, Fusion, Sneaks, and Immunity. And Dixie was saying that he actually plays with these guys. He was saying that they are pretty alright. So we knew it was going to be a game if we were going to try and cheese them and come back from it. But I feel like he pretty much explained it, that this combo is pretty good just because you cheese their base and now their Covey needs to come back from the brink of getting cheesed, and we're pretty much 3-on-2 the whole game. So as long as we could keep up and pretty much push them off of whatever counter push they do, we pretty much got it in the bag. So as of right now, I'm just collecting some supplies. You pretty much build normal up until, for me, I found I get my second reactor starting to build, and I still have enough money by the time we get to their Covey's base to cheese it. So I think dude was actually over there collecting supplies. That's why I just came back to my base.
Good to go.
Okay. So I think it's dark blue is Dixie. I don't remember. I think he's the one going a couple warthogs.
Let's roll.
Okay. So yeah, not much eventful shit going on here, guys. Just a regular old collecting some supplies. Can't even tell if I started building my first reactor already.
Let's go.
Okay, so just looking for supplies really.
Supply pad complete.
So pretty much all we really have to do, we don't really have to do a lot at all. I would say Dixie has to do more than us just because. Okay, no, I guess Dixie's red. Yeah, Dixie's red. He just has to go 3 warthogs and bring them in, and all we have to really do is just carpet. So I can't even tell if I started building my second reactor or not. No, not yet.
Orders.
I almost have enough money to though.
Units.
All right.
Okay, so we come in. This particular game I didn't have enough money to do it, so I carpet, and of course I'm the first one to carpet, and then Mac. Actually, no, I think there was a second carpet in there. I don't fucking know. I didn't even notice it. So I got enough money.
Rock and roll.
Local units.
I'm starting to build a turret because we're like, oh, they're gonna fucking counter push with warthogs or some bullshit. So,
Let's roll.
just building a turret. Building my second reactor. Because as of right now, we're like, oh, we kind of got it in the bag. All we got to do is defend whatever counter push they do.
Local units.
Rolling out.
So, collecting some supplies, kind of a slow game so far. I think they counter push Isaac, yeah. They counter push Isaac, so then I actually kind of do a stupid move because it wasn't necessary.
Where to?
We were like debating on if I should Pelican my first tank over to Isaac's base, and I actually did. And I think it was a stupid move because that was that was like $200 I just could have saved. Because it's not like they really did too much damage in the first place, but so we're all pretty much playing D there at Isaac's base with 4 warthogs. We were all saying that we should have built a turret, so I mean, I guess looking back, I mean, I don't know what Isaac was doing. I mean, I guess he just didn't build a turret. I don't know. So I actually decide to build a tank first before building my next supply pad. just because they're already at his base. He doesn't have a turret. I'm pretty much the only guy I think that has a vehicle depot up. So I guess it's kind of crucial, and that's also why I guess I pelicaned, but I don't even think they had gunner. I mean, I don't think there was a need at all to pelican. I mean, not gunner, grenadier. So obviously it's kind of a little too late to, you know what I'm saying, try and build a turret on
Local units.
Isaac's base. So this is actually, I believe, where I pelican. God, I feel like smacking myself. Like, why? They weren't even really doing anything. They were just harassing him. So, Dixie's over there kind of just doing a little bit of harassing to the Cubby's base. Just watching my... See, no, I wish I would have had a Warthog. So they actually, I think they recall some of their shit. Keeping it on their side. Keeping a little bit of the Warthogs over there. So Isaac actually manages to get a turret up. He's building a tank. So I don't know. I mean, I believe he got a tank out by the time my tank even got here, so I don't think the Pelican was needed at all.
Local units.
On my mark.
Because he has his base lock, so
Rolling out. Online and rolling.
Enemy
we're pretty much
engaged.
just like, hey,
Local units.
you know, we could cheese anybody and come back from it, I guess.
Scorpion fueled.
So
Moving out.
dude loses, I think 2 of his Warthogs and the other one gets away. Yeah.
I'm there.
All units.
So as of right now, we're like, oh, we got a counter push. So I think I'm trying to actually take my
Enemy
second here.
engagement.
Yeah.
All units.
I think who said they were going air? I think Dixie was saying that he was going air.
All units.
Orders.
Can't
All
remember.
units.
We played this game, like both these games, the Battle of the Titans 2 and this one where we're cheesing these guys.
All units.
I think this was like 2 nights ago.
All units.
I don't know. So if I ever look at Dixie's base here, I'll be able to tell you if
All units.
he ended up going air. I think it was him though. I think me and Isaac were like, oh, we're gonna go tanks, I think. I don't fucking know, man. I can't remember. Don't judge me.
All units.
And rolling.
Okay, so pretty much just waiting for my second here, and then I'm gonna go in. Okay, so I got it. Time to go in.
Where to?
All
Okay,
units.
so I think Dixie was actually like, let me borrow that reactor, and not gonna lie, I think Isaac fucked up, and he lost his Spartan
All
there.
units.
Hunting for targets. Here we go.
So I'm seeing the Greens going a
Enemy engagement.
couple of fucking gremlins, and I hate gremlins.
All
Like,
units.
they're the most annoying thing in the world. So gonna make sure as soon as I come in here
Fire
to
base
try and
ready.
avoid the reactor so that he can't see me coming or anything. Trying to catch those gremlins. So he's in
All
reactor.
units.
And roll.
I actually catch this one gremlin here. They destroy it, and this is where it's like this weird back and forth gremlin battle, because those gremlins I seen before were hiding
All units.
along the side here. There they are.
Engaging target.
So now I'm like,
All units.
here we fucking go. I think he actually brings in a tank too, so I got a little worried here.
All units. Supply pad.
Okay, so
complete.
I got 4 tanks now. There's that gremlin. So now they're doing this like weird back and forth thing with me here,
All
fucking
units.
with me.
On the move. Here we go.
So I take that gremlin.
All units.
Online and rolling.
I think, yeah, I got that gremlin too, so I'm like, alright, I'm gonna start harassing dude's base now.
Locked in.
Building another supply
All
pad.
units.
Target locked.
God, I think my micro is horrible. Like, I feel like I'm so good at like this whole keeping an eye on my money to build accordingly bullshit, but when I actually look back at it, like these better games,
All
I
units.
fucking want to smack myself in the face sometimes. So I think he actually carpets me here. Is that what that was? I don't even fucking know. I don't know if that was a carpet or a canny. I don't fucking know.
Local
So
units.
Dixie's pretty much like, yo, you might want to pull back. You know, you don't want to
Supply
use your
pad complete.
lose your tanks here, because I think
Target.
dude has canny on
Local
me.
units.
I know, call me horrible. I still haven't memorized what the fuck canny goddamn looks like.
Local units. Local
So
units.
Rolling out.
I'm in here just
Local units.
Moving out.
trying to avoid losing my my tanks.
We're ready.
All
So
units.
now I'm building third reactor.
All units.
Dixie got his reactor.
On my mark.
Trying to defend it, even though this dude has fucking canny on me.
Online.
Yeah,
and rolling.
Dixie's the one that's going air here.
Yes, sir. Fueled up and rolling.
He doesn't really have enough air to really
Rolling out.
All
I guess
units.
defend me, I guess. Oh, so here's where it all fucking hell breaks loose. He's like, don't get jacked. I'm fucking getting jacked here. I'm like, what the fuck? So as soon as I see that I killed the first Spartan, I'm focusing on the second. I think here's actually, yeah, I get jacked. And I don't know what the fuck happens.
Quiet.
Okay, so I'm researching canny, gotta upgrade my base.
All units.
I'm there.
I think I somehow
Here we
don't
go.
get jacked there. I don't know what the fuck happened. I somehow don't get jacked.
All units.
And I think I actually get my tanks out without losing any? I'm not
Station
sure.
upgrade complete.
Looking for targets.
Okay.
Where to?
So I'm horrible and I still don't have canny. This dude straight
All units.
I don't know if he just straight went for canny or what the fuck the deal was,
Enemy
but
engagement.
Yes, sir.
sending my units over to the healer here.
All units.
Rolling out.
I think at which point Dixie's starting to get a little bit of air together. I think
Enemy
Isaac
engagement.
is once again at
Local
the
units.
Covey's base. Man, I'm just horrible at paying attention to what the fuck Isaac's
Local
doing.
units. Vehicle depot complete.
Guess I'm just one of those guys to pay attention to my own shit. I don't
All
know.
units.
Online and rolling.
So pretty much just healing on my units here.
Tank.
So as of right now, I mean, I guess you could tell the Cubbies, like, that cheese was a little risky, just because, like, I don't know. I mean, we're at, as you could tell, Isaac's at Covey's base. We got a little bit of air. They don't really, as of right now, I didn't see anything that could stop that air.
Supply
So
pad complete.
yeah, I think they just got probably like third tech or some bullshit. So Dixie's going in. Now I'm going for PT.
All units.
Online and rolling.
All units.
Healed up my tanks, so now I think
Ready to
I
roll.
just all units
All
over
units.
here.
On the move.
Yeah, Isaac's battling with the tanks. Dixie, I think, D-bombed, taking dude's
All units.
vehicle depot.
Fueled up.
Okay, so yeah, as I didn't even notice or call out,
All
Isaac
units.
took dude's base. Game freezes a little bit here.
Here we go.
So pretty much, I think this is game here, because I think those tanks that were running away or whatever
Firing on target.
All
against
units.
those Spartans, I don't fucking know. They ended up coming back
All
in, and I
units.
think we win here.
Quiet. Here we go.
And I think that it's so far in the bag that, of course, I don't even really try at this point. The game freezes up. I can't tell if somebody resigned. Like I said, I barely even remember this game. I'm just talking with as it's rolling. So it's all frozen, obviously. Somebody resigns. Fusion Sneaks
All units.
resigns.
Attacking.
So I down tech,
Warmed up.
All units.
Rolling out.
have just enough for another tank.
All units.
Come out.
So at which point, I don't even think I realize that there's tanks that I don't know about, and then I'm like, oh shit, there's a whole nother
All
base right
units.
here, so
Tank on the move.
I
All
come in.
units.
For targets.
So
All
there I
units.
see the tanks,
And rolling. Send us in.
trying to gang up on them.
All units. All units.
Canister loaded.
All units.
Moving out.
Supply
Okay,
pad
so-
complete.
Just kind of like a back
All
and
units.
forth, guys. Sorry, it's like, I don't know, kind of
All
boring.
units.
I don't really know what to talk about.
All units.
I eat the fuck out of a canny
All
right there. Or not a
units.
canny, a Mac.
All units.
Tank on the
Okay,
move.
so then Pimp Shot
Your
resigns.
team is victorious.
Oh, I guess I was talking about a different game then. I don't fucking know. Whatever. Alright guys. I hope you enjoyed. This is Battle of the Titans 2. Pretty much serious ass game, and then a game where we just cheese some guys that, you know, weren't half bad, and we won. So, alright guys, click the Philly 215 watermark in the bottom right hand corner, and that'll take you straight to my channel, where you can check out all my other content. And until next time guys, it's Philly 215. Peace!